Hey Aries, this is Bree with Awake 3333 Tarot. I'm trying to do live broadcasts this time around just to see what's going to work better for us moving forward. So I'm going to jump right into your bi-weekly, and your overview is the Knight of Wands. I'm going to go ahead and begin pulling your other cards. Your General Tarot, let's go ahead and get you two of these. Get you one more. Alrighty, you have the Prince of Winter and the Five of Spring. Let's get you a spiritual card. Aries, what's going on? What's going on? And let's get you one love card, one romance card to start. Looks like you need a break from something, Aries. Aries within my soul group, what's going on? Let's see. Okay. You have fast moving, fire energy, which could obviously be you with some sort of a message or something to deliver or a message to receive within this 2-week time frame from May 1st through May 16th. And then we have the Five of Springs here. What's in your way? What's in your way preventing you right now from being able to move forward in the way that you want to? Let's investigate this a little bit. Let's see. What's happened? It looks like you had a tower event, but I don't have the tower card here, Aries. I feel like you guys are scared to move on from something, for a lack of a better way to put it. You don't need to be afraid. Your spiritual guidance is to detach from the drama, and then you got honeymoon in love. So I feel like that's taking a break, taking a trip, removing yourself from this current situation that's bothering you, so that you can have a little peace of mind, because it doesn't feel like you're in a very peaceful space right now. Going into May, I'm gonna pull you another card because I feel like there's more to this. Oh, it's love related. Okay, no wonder. You're conflicted about a love situation. I don't see any three-party cards here, so it's leading me to believe you're just confused about the person you like in that situation, and if you should make this offer or not, Aries. But your reading is telling you to remove yourself from the things and the people that are causing you to feel confusion. Move yourself away from those things so that you can come to the conclusion you need to in regards to this love situation. Ultimately, nobody can tell you who to love and who not to love. Your heart tells you that, and you need to be very tuned in to that, and not just use logic. Don't just use logic to come to a decision in regards to your love life. Your love life is heart-based, life is heart-based, period. Don't let, outside people tell you who you should and should not be with. I think everybody should always remember, when you're dating, that, friends and family, they're helpful, but they can be hurtful at times as far as opinions are concerned. Each of these people we sometimes consult in our lives, have their own lives as well. And they have their own choices to make. They don't have to live with the ramifications of the choices that you make. So don't let them make these choices for you. I really feel like you're being guided to not listen to them. I'm sorry, but you're being guided to follow your own heart, move away from people causing you confusion, take a break from them and their opinions, and go your own route, Aries. Aries are usually not very indecisive. They always know what they want. I feel like with this card being in your overview, this is the foundation. You want to give someone an offer, but you're unsure about that offer because of outside factors. Now, if those outside factors could very, very well be people in your life, or this Five of Springs could be situations surrounding the person that you want to give this offer to. There could be any number of situations around your chosen man or woman who you have interest in that could be causing conflict. And right now, you're looking for a solution. I feel like you'll find the solution because you did, again, pull the Queen of Summer. So I feel like you'll find the solution, but you'll find it within. You're not going to find it from asking friends, family, or, even coming to me. I'm just here for guidance. I'm here to put you, to kind of help you course correct and be on the path. For those of you on my soul group, that's my intention, that's my purpose, and that's my job. I'm just here to, give you basically lead your way, leave some little pebbles for you to follow along your path to kind of help give you some insight as to what's going on, what's going to happen. So I really feel like in this next couple of weeks, Aries, you really have to work on moving yourself away from the people and things that are causing you confusion in this situation, and feel confident that you can make the decision about your love life yourself, because this is just really love oriented. But if this has to do with work or school, this is the same. It's the same message. The message is going to remain the same. If you follow your heart and you do what you feel best for you, the situation is going to turn out perfectly. But you need to listen to your intuition, listen to your heart and what it's telling you to do right now. Detach from drama and take a break, so you can really sit on this situation and figure out what's going to be best for you moving forward, Aries. Because right now you're a little confused, just a teensy one. I wouldn't even say stuck. I would say this is more of a confused state that you're moving through, because obviously after 5 comes 6, and you're not going to stay stuck there, because we know that because you have this card. So if you put yourself first, I think that, and your needs out of this situation, regardless of if it's love or work, if you put yourself first, Aries, I think that you're going to have a great outcome in the next couple of weeks, because you don't have to listen to what anybody else is saying. No one else has to be with the person you want to be with. No one has to get up every day and go to school for you. No one has to get up and go to work for you. No one else is doing those things. You're doing those things for yourself, and that's why it's very important for you to make your decisions for yourself. Remove yourself from people or things that are creating the obstacles and creating the confusion, because I really don't feel... Aries are so decisive. I am not getting the feeling at all that this came from within. Like, this is just you being in your head. I don't have no swords, no swords represented here. This is not you being in your head. This is outside things confusing you. So separate from those things, those people, so that you can come to the conclusion you need, because you have something really wonderful here, a really great opportunity, something you've obviously wanted and been calling in, but this confusion is it seems to be like causing a little stagnation. And I know it's getting on your nerves, because Aries don't like to be confused. You guys are very decisive. You're fast moving. You like to be able to make your decision and then go. Boom. I made a decision. Now let's do action. And you're having a little trouble with that right now due to outside situations. Again, it doesn't have to be people. It could be any sort of situation. But there is a minor block. So the moment that you move yourself away from the people, places, and things causing you a bit of confusion, you'll feel free. This person down here in this card looks a little trapped, but he could be free. So keep that in mind. You are Aries. You have the strength of 10 people, so you don't have to sit in a state of feeling confused, and you do not have to sit in a state of wonder, because your heart is going to tell you what to do, and I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be right. Don't feel like you're obligated to listen to someone else's opinion about your life, what you should be doing with it, or who you should be with. Those are all choices that come from within. That's your inner guidance. That's your soul. That's your heart. That will tell you what is going to work out best for you. And either way it goes, if it's meant to be a lesson or a blessing, they're all blessings in disguise, because you're going to learn from the situation that's confusing you right now, and you're going to grow from it. And that's always going to be the outcome. You're always going to keep moving forward, because you have, the will and strength to do so. It's just in your nature, and that's great. But I want to pull one more romance card, just because I want to see what's actually going on with love, love specific. So let's see. See? I mean, if that's not going right along with what I said, I just don't know what is. Remove yourself. You need a break. That's okay. We all take them. Even if you're in a marriage or a relationship right now. I'm not saying, separate from your loved one, but if you need to take a few minutes a day just to collect your thoughts, go on a walk, go sit, outside and listen to some music or whatever, it's okay to take time for yourself every day to clear your head, because you really do. It's weighing you down. Like, I feel your energy right now, and I feel heavy, you know. I feel heavy, and I have been feeling really good today, but my energy feels really heavy now, um, because I feel like you guys are confused, but you don't need to be. You're not actually blind in this situation. Your heart is telling you what to do, and regardless of how the situation turns out, it's a situation that's meant for you. You have to listen to what your heart is telling you here, and just go with it. Because again, if it's a lesson, it's a lesson. If it's a blessing, it's a blessing. But either way, they're all blessings in disguise. I just want to reiterate, if this is a relationship, if this person is abusive in any way, shape, or form, not source, God, whoever you believe in, no one's going to tell you to stay in that relationship. If somebody is abusing you mentally, physically, spiritually, if they're a narcissist, these are all abusive things. These are all abusive tendencies. You shouldn't even be looking at tarot to ask you if you should still be with this person. You should be looking within and asking yourself, do I deserve to be abused? Do I deserve to be unloved? Do I deserve to be treated this way by a narcissist or a cheater or a liar? The answer to that question is going to always be no. So you're going to have to find the strength within to detach yourself from the situation, because there's something far greater for you, Aries, out there. So just keep in mind, you don't have to be in a bad situation. There's something better for you out there. I see it already. It's coming, or at least it wants to be there. But you do have to detach from what's going on right now, because it's not for your greatest interest. It's not for your best interest. And I don't think you're really going to have a choice, because this energy, this Knight of Wands, is going to be a catalyst to moving things. You do have the Five of Springs here, so there could be already conflict going on. There could already be arguments and such happening already if you're within a relationship, and this is abusive. You really have to do what's best for you in your life, especially if you have children involved. That's not an environment they should grow up in. You don't want your children to grow up replicating behaviors that are negative, that they saw within the home growing up. And just remember, you do have this brighter day here. You have something waiting for you. You know in your heart what to do. You already know what to do. You're looking to me for confirmation of some sort. And I'm going to tell you, what you're feeling is right. You need a break. You have to get away from anything dragging you down. It's not for your greater good, period. If it's dragging you down, it's not for your greater good. It's not for your greater purpose. And it's not going to help you along your path to your destiny and what you actually want. Guys, this is my first time live streaming to YouTube. It was quite difficult. I've been trying to figure this out for 2 days. I felt like if I live streamed, that it would give me the ability to work with the energies as they're happening right now. And whoever's watching right now would also be able to feel the energies with me. But you guys tell me what you like. I know the camera itself isn't as steady because I'm using my selfie stick rather than my tripod. So just let me know, if this is something that you guys like, and I will continue to go live going forward rather than pre-recorded unless it's unavoidable. But I do like to work with current energies in any readings, and I feel like this makes me feel like you guys are sitting in front of me, and I'm reading directly for you. Like any other reading, rather than, oh, you're gonna read this back later. I feel like I'm actually speaking to someone rather than speaking to myself, which is really odd for me when I'm recording and then uploading, because I've just never done it before and experienced it. But no, whatever energy is happening for you guys in this first 2 weeks of May, it is going to be fast moving. It's going to push you in the direction you need to be in, so you can move out of this Five of Springs energy, because you shouldn't be there. You should be using your intuition and your heart, because this is where you should be. This is what wants to come in. A queen, a king. You have something awesome trying to come in. This also, if this is not love, this is just stability. It's a change from the situation that you need to detach from, because it's deceptive in some kind of way. Somebody or something about this situation is not truthful. They're not being completely honest with themselves. And if it's in love, maybe somebody is not admitting their feelings. But it's to the point where it's hurting so bad that it may not be worth it, guys, okay? How long do you hang on to something that keeps telling you you need to move on? I don't want anybody to stay in a bad situation. You guys are better than that. Always know that. You never deserve it. Nothing you ever do deserves, you know, um, the result of loving someone should never be pain. You know what I mean? If you love somebody and you're in a relationship with them and they love you, they're not going to cause you pain because love doesn't hurt. People hurt. And that's a choice. Hurt people hurt. Love itself, by definition, doesn't hurt at all. If anybody knows the true definition of love, it doesn't hurt at all. People do. Their actions, their words, the choices, the things that they do to us hurt us. It's not love itself. So I don't want you to be afraid of going into the next situation because of what happened in the past either, because I get a little bit of remnants of that for those of you who are thinking about going into something new and you're thinking about offering yourself to someone new and you want to maybe date them or a relationship. Don't let these things from the past, these past deceptions and stuff, um, get in the way of what could be a really great situation for you with this Queen or King of Summer here. Again, all readings, they get, any sort of card that's human based, basically, could be a man or a woman. So forgive me if I say she all the time or he all the time, but it could be a man or woman represented at any given time. Okay, guys? But I just want you to know that you have better things coming. Whatever's happening now, it's going to be moving right along, and you're going to come to some conclusions that are going to help you move to this Queen of Wands, away from this deceptive energy of the past or what's come in recently. And then, you're going to break away from this because nobody wants to sit here. This is, hell on earth. This is, arguments and fighting and confusion, and nobody wants this, even if it's internal. But again, I don't see lots of swords here saying that this is like really internal. This feels like an external situation here. So you guys, just stay focused. You guys got this. I'm just very confident in Aries. I'm already feeling my spirits lift a little bit. Let me get you another spiritual guidance card since we're here. Another thing about me doing the live readings is I read them more like I would read for someone, directly here in front of me. So yeah, I would pull quite a few more cards for personal readings. Um, oh, by the way, thank you for you all who have already, got personal readings for me. Thank you for your comments. I try to reply the best I can. If something is if there's something that you could Google rather than asking me, I'm going to suggest that because I'm going to do my best to reply to the comments that um, people need help. And if you're at the point where you don't even understand some tarot terms, then I'm going to refer you probably to Google to learn those terms first, just to better equate yourself. Because my messages are for my soul group, and my soul group understand that, I'm always going to connect with them on some level, period. A good way, and I'm thinking about doing a video just to kind of so you all will understand my readings better and how to connect with me if you're within my soul group. But just a quick, easy way to do that is to look at my previous video and see if you connected with that video. If you connected with that video, then it's a pretty good chance you're within my soul group. Okay, guys? That's always a great chance, not with just me, with any reader. If you go to a previous reading from a previous point in time, just go back a week or two if you can, or maybe the previous month. If you resonate with a few points in that particular reader's tarot spread for that time frame, then you're probably within their soul group. Okay, guys? I've had a lot of questions about soul group. I guess I'm one of the only readers who even talk about it. I mean, I don't think that's the best thing. But I also can't instruct and wouldn't instruct another reader on how to do anything because it all comes from feel. But when people often say rather than say you'll connect to a soul group, they say, do I resonate with you? Do you resonate with me? But what does that really mean? You're only going to resonate fully with your soul group, just like you have a better connection with a soulmate versus a random person on the street. You understand? So I can read for anybody, but if you're within my soul group, because these are general, I'm going to connect with you way better. Practically everything I say, 95, 99% of what I say is going to make complete sense, and it's going to fall in the exact time frame that I say. I don't do readings that are, if I do something and I'm saying it's for 2 weeks, it's for that 2 week time frame, guys, okay? It's not for, the preceding time frame, and it's not going to happen on the third week. So just keep that in mind, guys. It's going to help you along the way, not just with my readings, but everybody else's as well. Unless they specifically tell you their energies are fluid and they're moving, in a different time frame. But I want you guys to know you have great things coming. I want to pull another love card for you guys. Let me stack these back. Again, I'm sorry, I'm working with one hand here, guys, because I'm trying to, just find a better way to give you guys readings. Let's use this one. Oh, guys, come on now. I knew it. You got the flow of prosperity here. It's trying to come in when you remove yourself from these situations. You got true love coming in, and you got the flow of prosperity, and that's the feeling I got with this Queen of Summer. That's why I said earlier, you have something great trying to come in. This conflict that you're currently going through is going to end in this next couple of weeks, because you're going to move past these energies, guys. And my Aries are going to get exactly what they've been working for and hoping for within my soul group, guys. It's coming. I'm very happy for you guys, because it's been rough for a lot of signs throughout all these moon phases and moon changes and the retrogrades and such. So this is great to see, because I know 2018 started off pretty rough for just about every sign you can think of. But you guys have something absolutely fantastic coming in for you guys. And I just couldn't be happier for you, Aries, to see that you're moving away from these negative influences and situations and possibly people. And you're going to do what's best for you. You're going to jump back into your true Aries nature and say, I don't care what you think. This is my life. And I'm moving towards love. I'm moving away from drama and dramatic people and situations and the things that have kept me away from the things that I want, because I want true love and true love wants me, and that's what I'm headed for. Couldn't be happier for you guys. I knew it. I just kind of knew we were going to end on a great note. That's why I pulled more cards. I just knew it. Aries, you guys have something good coming in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to also try to do some just love readings in between. And again, just like last month, I'm going to do it for the signs that get, a significant number of views. They're going to get their love readings first. And we'll go from there, guys. Go ahead and email me if you have any questions. You guys can leave a comment below. As you see, I do my best to answer them. I'm sorry if you don't like the answer, but I do pull your energy. I connect with you because you connected with me, and it's just that simple. The moment you leave me a comment or send me an email, I've already connected with you. You guys don't have to send me pictures unless you want to, but if they're an attachment, I won't open them. As far as your readings go, I don't need them. I connect with you because your energy has already tried to connect with me, and it's just that simple. I'm very receptive to positive energies, so I connect with you in your comments and also in my emails, and I try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. I'm sorry, I'm a little delayed. I wasn't feeling so great, and I like to make sure that my energy is up when I do readings. So I don't like to feel sick or anything like that, and do readings. I like my energy to be best it could be for you guys and for any reading, but you guys have something fantastic coming in. I don't think we could have ended on any three better cards for you, Aries, after what you've been moving through recently. So take that in. Just know you got something really great coming. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you would like me to go live in the future. Right now, I can't do the chat. I can't do like the live chat on YouTube right now because I need a certain number of followers. I do believe I need 1,000 followers before I could connect with you guys while I'm here. So just keep that in mind. That's why I'm not seeing any text or anything like that, and I can't reply right now during the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave me comments, and you can connect with me also on Patreon. But on Instagram and Facebook as well. I'm going to be building those channels as I go. But right now, I'm connecting with more of you here on YouTube, so that's what I'm going to do. I hope you guys have a fantastic next 2 weeks. First 2 weeks of May. Looks like you already are. And just go ahead and leave your comments and questions and things like that below. I will be having specials for readings coming up very soon. So look out, for a live video on how you can get either a discounted rate or a free reading, because I am working out a plan to do a free readings for my subbies. So thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I appreciate it. I'll see you guys very soon with a love reading. Bye, Aries.